All right, so back here, still on the body. Um, yeah. So this is where we stopped. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? That is the head. Oh, yeah. These are some drawings I made. Over time, I have been working on my drawings because uh, doing freehand sketches and trying to draw from a book or wherever, these are two different things. And if you want to really get good, the little I've learned in animation, if you want to really get good animating, you have to be good drawing. If you are really good at drawing, you'll get good at animating. Maybe not get good at animating, but it's a plus, a wicked plus, if you ask me. So I've got to fix that head. It's embarrassing. So maybe after this, I'll fix the head. So you get really good animating, get really good at drawing, and it could speed up your animation process, especially if you are leaning towards the traditional way of animation. Look at me. This is what I did, and I had already rigged the head to look like this. I don't know the voice that came over me and was telling me, make it bigger, make it wider. And this is what I have now, Yeah, so there are a lot of proportional issues with the head, There are a lot of proportional issues with the head, I don't know. Anyways, I need to do a pose for the body because I'm rigging. I'm going to do two. I'm going to do the extreme left, draw a pose for the extreme left, and draw a pose for an intermediate pose that's between the front view and the left view. So there was this concept. I don't know if it's out there existing, but I was just, playing around with drawings. I wanted to know how these things work. So I started coming up with drawings. This is my own way of it because it gave me a lot of problems just drawing. And now I'm working on my hands. It gave me a lot of problems trying to draw a character, trying to create a character. So yeah, I started working on my drawings, trying to create characters. So this is one way of doing it. I want to see if it's the Superman body is in proportion to what I have done, my own style. So okay, this is what I actually did. But what I was supposed to do, take the body for instance, the upper torso. You draw a circle, that just fits the upper torso. Not this. This isn't what I was supposed to do. You understand? So this isn't what I was supposed to do. That upper torso, eventually I'm going to get there. So what I'm supposed to do is draw the upper torso. Everything, you know, still borders around the Loomis method, but how I separate it is, I don't know if they have that for Loomis for the body or all that. Or, you know, if I do it this way, there'll be too much padding. There's so much space to the animation, to the drawing, you know, so this will not work. But I already drawn this. I am still, because this is pre-recorded, you know. So now I'm going now to actually get a circle that encompasses the upper torso, the upper body, if you will. So I keep drawing that circle. Yeah, keep doing that circle until I get what I want. All right, so I am modifying the circle. It's freehand and I'm drawing with small Deco Mini 4 tablet. You know, I've had it with me for like 4 years running now, and I tell you what, it's not as easy as you think when you see these guys in the studio using these tabs, especially the ones that don't have screens and small bars. You know, it's a lot more difficult than you think. So it's taken me all that while to get to this point, but having learned what I've learned so far, I should be doing something much better than this before December. We get to December. So okay, fine. So you can as well skip this method of drawing and go to the create a sphere using go to the line to depends just under the text, in between the text and the paint pocket. If you click and hold down, you will see the sphere, rectangle, polyline, and line tool. Pick this ellipse tool with a shift and alt. It will constrain and enlarge in in exact proportions, equal proportions. So I'm picking the one I have sketched. Let's see, I don't need that. That's the circle, and if I make this adjustment, you see it's almost like so. Yeah, you know, so you could do that if you want, but you want to get creative. Yeah, just take your time drawing and trying to make your drawing better until you get what you carve out, what exactly it is you want, so that I'm trying to carve out a square. I'm trying to carve out a square. Okay, something like that. Get the center. Carve out a square, get a center, and yeah, try to see a center. I don't think this will work. It's kind of too much on top than on the bottom, so let's go back to where it was. So I've carved out the square using this Loomis method. I need a center. I need to carve out another square, almost about not almost same size with the one I've carved out. It will run, just concurrently, just immediately after that square. So that is where my torso